Are you still a state representative? No, he is a former state representative.
In my 20s, I was a state representative. I'm 30 now.
All right. So I would like to ask Mandela Barnes to come up, and I'm going to actually ask this question so that all of the candidates have seen it. This is the question we'd like you to address. Come on up. I'll give you the microphone. Several states have been able to reduce prison overcrowding, close prisons, and avoid building new ones, as we've heard this morning, by reducing the rate of reincarceration for probation, parole, and supervision rule violations. This action required executive-level changes in their corrections policies in those states and the operations for people who are on probation, parole, or supervision, but have not been convicted of a new crime. Would you favor making such changes in Wisconsin's correctional policies and operations, and what steps would you take to make those changes? Take it away.
So to first answer the question, I will say yes, I would absolutely support making those changes. And I have a legislative track record to prove that I would absolutely support making those steps. Can I see the microphone?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, for those in the back, if you didn't hear me, I said yes, I absolutely support those measures. I supported them as a legislator. Supported them before becoming a legislator when I was an organizer for MICA. And I want to say some of the steps. If you just break down the numbers, I am Mandela Barnes, I'm running for lieutenant governor, and the numbers say we spent $147 million on average for in 2015 to send almost 3,000 people back for a crimeless revocation. That comes out to about $33,000 per year per person that we send back. That's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things we can do with $33,000 per person, right? That means we can send that person back to school instead of sending them back to prison. We can send those people to a job training program instead of sending them back to prison. We can actually subsidize an annual salary for someone's employment instead of sending them back to prison. And if we were to take those steps, I guarantee you our prison population would dwindle. So I'm happy that we're all here. I'm happy that we're all talking about it. Now that criminal justice reform and reducing prison populations is now sexy. It's now a thing that leading candidates are talking about. Because 10 years ago, people would have ran away from this issue. People would have not come up, and people would not have showed up to a forum like this because they would have been scared. They would have looked like they were soft on crime. But let me tell you right now, the DOC should be the DOI because it's the Department of Incorrection. Yeah. And we're going to right that wrong. So I am committed to no longer wasting money, no longer wasting time, and no longer destroying communities. And I'm sure that the rest of the candidates are on board, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all in November. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Barnes.